big pioneer in the Afrobeat scene, an icon, a legend, been in the game for many, many years and dominating it. Coming from Ghana, the guy himself representing in the building, Mr. Silva.
Mr. Silva, let's go. Come on. Energy. Yeah, big up yourself, Silva, man. Big up yourself, man.
It was stiff, bro. It was proper still. I like that one.
Yeah.
Because me and you go way back, Silva, man.
Broski.
Way back. Way back. Before the locks, man.
Trust me. Before the locks, before the high top. You know what I'm saying?
But do you know Silva? You know Silva?
I know of Silva.
Yeah.
Do you know Silva?
Yeah,
man. Way back, man. Before Silva, even before the name Silva.
Before the name Silva.
You could know man from Kilo Bars and Crafty and
Yeah. What was your name back then?
Streetwise, people knew me as Crafty, but musically, some people knew me as Kilo Bars. You understand? So,
Well, say that loud and proud, bro. Say that loud and proud. Yeah, that's how it began.
Get me, Crafty.
Yeah, come on.
Kilo Bars, man. Obviously, those days there, it wasn't a clear picture.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those days there, it was like, okay, just in the environment of it and as a hobby and just like I like.
So you wasn't even taking it seriously then?
No. It wasn't like I was like proper on it, but I just loved doing it. You know what I mean? It made me happy, so I was just doing it. Like in general, I could do it.
So where was you recording at that time?
Them times there, to be honest, like in friends' houses, man.
Yeah,
bro.
Off the laptop and that.
Yeah, bro.
Laptop
his brother, I had beats from his brother, bro. Liquid, man.
Come on.
Big up Liquid. I always
big up Liquid. Big up Liquid. Come on.
Liquid, you know. Anyway, Liquid pursued other things, but he could have also pursued music.
That's a fact.
Like really and truly, he was a top producer in my eyes. Like in those days, like definitely, like everybody, you know, people were MCing. A lot of us were MCing when we were kids, innit? But he was producing, bro, and he was on the loops like from early, like, and he was hard, like so. Some of the beats I got from him, and I think MUSIC. I'm gonna do it to a DIE.
Come on,
that was one of the first tunes I did with Liquid. So,
energy.
Big up Liquid, man.
Yeah, big him up always, big him up, man.
Trust me.
So what made you take music seriously? Because you mentioned that some people knew you as Crafty, some people knew you as other things. So what made you take it seriously?
You know what? I guess this is like obviously. So when I was younger, being obviously I'll say obviously being from Lewisham Borough.
Come on.
Growing up in Turnham, like Turnham is not easy a state to grow up on, you know what I mean? And I was influenced by a lot of street culture, you know what I mean, them times there. And I was involved, I'll just say, I was involved in the street culture and street activities that were happening as I was growing up, you know what I mean? Getting in trouble with police here and there.
What sort of age was you?
I'd say to be honest, like I've been kind of like a stubborn kid growing up from primary school. Like, dude, just being
saying rebellious, being boys.
Yeah, just being like silly things. But obviously, we're just playing and it just ends up, whatever it is, innit? But then obviously, as you grow, it materializes into other things, you know what I mean? So obviously, going to like secondary school, I think that's probably more of the times when it started to just become more of a thing. And I think I saw it as a mechanism to defend myself and as a mechanism, because see Lewisham Borough is a predominantly Caribbean borough. You get me? If I'm honest, you get me? There's 1-2 jabs of Africans in there, you get me? But it is predominantly Caribbean, innit? And obviously in my area, there was probably 1 or 2, even 3, I could probably count the amount of Africans that were there. And then also my name, being Papa Kwame, like that is a straight African name. Like there's no English to that name. So people will try to pinpoint
Papa Kwame.
You get me?
So you used your traditional name. You've got
my parents gave me the
as the first name, as the name that you're gonna put down.
Yeah, that's the name. There's no.
Wait.
There's no.
So in school they was calling you Papa Kwame.
Yeah, Papa. They call me Papa.
Calm.
I understand. So there's no.
Yeah, but that's sick though.
Yeah.
At the time, was it sick though, Silva?
At
the time, Silva. I tell him about that. Tell him about that.
Speak about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, tell him about that.
So obviously having that name in that era, in that time, it was just a pickpocket for everybody. Like, yo, Papa, like easily to come try and bully man to try and come.
Was that
my
from the
name.
Caribbeans though?
Some Caribbean.
Would you say that?
Oh, God.
Wait. We have to be honest though.
Majority.
Yeah.
they
Was that
would-
Caribbeans being silly though?
Yeah,
Because you remember back in the day.
and they love do them things.
Yeah,
Like,
do you
their
know what I'm
culture,
saying?
innit? You
That's
know
what
I
we
mean?
said.
That's their culture. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's
you
what
lot know that I'm half Nigerian, half Jamaican. So that's
It's not
this
even
is
a,
why. Get
like
me?
a discrimination to them. It's just like how they was, isn't it? And not to say I don't have Caribbean friends that I'm tight with, like that we're
Of course, man. It's not even a dig.
You get me?
It's
Obviously,
not a
when we're
dig.
growing up, you don't understand certain dynamics of banter. You get me? So sometimes they might run the joke too much, bro. You get me? So obviously, certain people try to use it as a thing. So obviously, me, I had to put defense mechanisms in place and show like, yo, nah, like I'm not that guy. Like, come on, you get me? So obviously, these elements will lead to certain things, and then obviously, you get me, just in the borough, growing up, being in the atmosphere of things. You know what I mean? So obviously, I was picking up a behavior trait that I probably was gonna lead me into not good places, I guess, innit? And my parents saw that quick, and that led to them sending me to go and live in Ghana.
Oh, so you
I
got
got
sent.
excluded from
You got
school.
sent from here back to Ghana.
Yeah, I got excluded from school and all this stuff.
This is a story. This is a story.
Right now, I'm following the timeline. So, at what age roughly did you get sent back to Ghana? Do you remember?
Okay, let's say 06, 07.
Okay.
How old was I probably? I was probably just about finish going college kind of.
Okay, 18ish.
Yeah, 17, 18ish kind of that era there, still that time.
And how did that feel?
Obviously, initially, I was broken.
Was you pissed?
100.
Yeah.
Because I felt like even at that time, let's say musically, I was developing even more. So like that time, grime was kind of like underground and in like growing. Like that's when the true grime was happening.
Yeah.
So I was in there, like you get me. I was on it, like I was spitting hard, like I was down, like I was proper on it. And
so you had to leave friends behind and that as well. That
yeah,
you had made.
100%. But obviously, I had like court cases and things in place, like, and parents were just like, nah. It's not happening. Not my name going to prison and not my name and all that and whatnot. Nobody in the family's been and you won't go. Try go and hold that title. And obviously they made swift action in it. And obviously at the time I was pissed in it, thinking, nah, man. Like obviously I want to be with my people. Like, I'm growing like this.
That's kind of a pinnacle age.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big time.
It's a
18's
big time of your life.
That's when you make certain friends and you leave certain friends.
Yeah.
It's a big choice making time.
And would you say you had a bit of a buzz back then as well?
Yeah, well, in the
end.
internum,
Yeah,
100% internum, definitely. You know what I mean? And then other than that, I had like we'd go to church in it as well. Like my parents would make us go to church every weekend at that age in it. So in churches where I had friends that were coming from different areas. Yeah. You get me? I went to London Ghana SDA, and that London Ghana SDA is like a community church of Ghanaians across over the whole of London. You get me? So you got man from north, east, south. So when we're coming to church, after church and that, bro, we're in the circle spitting, bro. We got our phones out, we're spitting. Like, that's obviously we're bringing everything from everybody's ends and everyone's spitting. And out of that, we made a little click. Now at that time, I saw that click as a unique click because this was man them from different ends in a click. That weren't running.
What was the name of the click? What was the name?
Then it was I'll get to it. Back then it was either north, south, east.
Yeah,
you get me?
That
There was
organic
no
division.
mixtures of man them trying to mix together. Yeah. But obviously we mixed up. So there's a couple man from north. It was north and south. You get me? The name was called Militant Soldiers. You understand?
Militant Soldiers.
Yeah. So Militant Soldiers was another thing, and it kind of spread because we had people from different places taking tunes to their areas, whatever. So I believed in that thing so hard. Like I felt like, yo, we can do something because we're coming different. We're coming from north and south. No one ain't doing that. Like, you get me? We just, even when we go to church conferences after the sermons and we're socializing, we ended up clashing guys.
That's kind of good to hear, though, Silver. That's because that's very rare to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. At that time, so I was like, yo, like, I felt like these things I were missing out of. So them elements of me when I was taking things serious in terms of music. Yeah. But obviously, you still had a bit of the street and the road in, man. Yeah. You get me? At the end of the day.
Did any trouble spark from that, though? Would you say anything came from that? Like,
not from the music.
No.
from doing other activities.
Okay.
You get me? Doing other
Right,
activities,
right,
trouble
right.
sparked from that. You get me? I wouldn't say the music was giving me trouble, no.
Yeah, because so people can hear that and then they can be like, you know what, I can branch out and reach somewhere else. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Not just be secluded in your area.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach out, combine things together, and then you lot can make something more. Do you know what I'm
literally,
saying?
And that was my vision with it. But then obviously I was kind of probably the person that was driving that force. Or linking everyone. Like I was on it the most, innit? And once I left, it kind of just went a different way. Certain man did this, certain man did that. So obviously those things affected me. I was pissed. I was in Ghana. You get me? But in hindsight, obviously, that now looking at it, that was like God putting me in another environment and injecting something else in me of my culture.
Yeah.
That people at that time hadn't had the chance to experience. You get me? So I was experiencing like people my age in Ghana, what they're listening to, what they're going to, what's the vibe there, what's their behavior like. You get me? And how they think and stuff. So
give us a snippet. When you stepped in Ghana, what's happened from there?
Okay.
Give us a little snippet in that moment of when you've got to Ghana.
I got taken to my dad's brother. He was ex-soldier man, pastor. You get me? Yeah. So me, obviously, I'm thinking Martin, ex-soldier man turned pastor. You want to make me come and stay in this yard, fam? I'm thinking, what? Like, it's just new to man, innit? Like, so I'm thinking, what's he gonna be like? I've never met him. Get me? I was distraught that day, fam. My mum left me, fam.
It's your first time meeting your uncle, yeah?
Yeah, or meeting him per se. Obviously, other family, but him per se.
Yeah.
Like, you get it? So I was distraught, bro. I was distraught. I was broken, fam, for a bit. You get me? But then, obviously, being there, like I said, he wasn't moving mad. Like, I thought he would move mad, but to be honest, he treated me like an adult. He treated me like I'm a man of the house, fam.
You're kind of an adult though. What, you 18?
Yeah, I was an adult.
You're like 18, 19, innit? Yeah.
Did he give you house rules?
Not mad like things like not really. Just help with the people, go get water and that.
Okay.
It's
the
basics.
basics.
Things, like basic things like you get.
You
me?
must have been relieved then. You must have been like, at first you're meeting him, you're like, ooh.
Yeah, but
afterwards you're like, ooh.
After I'm like, cool. But in a way, it's a way of sometimes you don't have to use discipline and mad things to install certain values in people. Give them respect and let them know their value of themselves. That's what I felt he showed me. You get me? Like, he just like treated me right. And I was like, right, this man's treating me like this. And
How long was you out there for in Ghana? How long?
Almost like 2 years.
2 years. And in those 2 years, if you could name one thing you learned out of that whole time, what was it?
I'd say respect and humility.
Did you learn how to cook out there?
I was cooking already, to be fair.
Oh, he's cooking from before.
Yeah, Mumsy was onto man.
Yeah, but then you get that type of
Obviously you get that
teaching.
extra
Yeah, that type of
sauce,
teaching.
Of
Yeah.
course, extra sauce indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Why did you say respect and humility?
because bro, the guy showed me respect. Get me? Everything that he done with me was respectful. You get me? Didn't try to boy a man like, oh, you think you're a bad man and you want to come like that. Get me? This respect and enough love, and then obviously everybody around me was humble. Get me? Man, them is humble. Like, get me? Everyone's cool. Everyone shows love. Like, you get me? You're my brother. It's not why you screwing, man. It's not why you stepping on my crep. It's not why rare. All this, like, get me? What I was facing in London. Oh, why is this? Why is this? Why is that? There unnecessary things spiraling into beef. You get me? But more or less love from everybody. So that instilled that in me to have value for people in it and just respect everybody in it. You get me? Same way. So that's what I was
Crucial question for me is, did you continue music?
Yeah, I did.
When you
That's the
stepped
funny
into
thing.
Ghana,
Yes.
when you stepped into Ghana,
Yes.
yeah.
How? Let's hear it.
Yeah, we want to hear like when you stepped into Ghana, was music still in the brain? Do you know what I'm saying? Was it still there? Or was it like, oh no, I'm in a new
The
place?
studio's gonna look totally different.
But I still found a studio. Obviously, from being there, they took me to one school. They tried to put me in one school there. I met friends in it. Obviously, certain men were on music and that. We were chatting. I would drop my bars. They'll do their thing. There was like music competitions and all sorts like that. I'll go to it. I'll come with my flavor in it. Yeah. And then the boy was like, "Yeah, the studio here will go." I even recorded the track.
Did you have to pay for studio?
My MySpace is still active. I'm sure that tune is still there. Oh, I paid. I don't think I paid.
No. No.
I paid.
See, that's sick, isn't it?
What-
Free
back
studio.
Back then, what was the music industry or infrastructure like? Was it easy for you to find a studio, find your tribe, or was it kind of like, okay, I need to piece this together?
Obviously, in terms of the music things, I was man then would send me beats, innit? Like some of my friends would send me beats, innit? So I told them, get man some beats, send back to man, and I do that.
Hey.
And then some things they will produce their own thing, and I just go over it, innit? Do my thing, innit? Like literally. And yeah, it wasn't hard, fam. It actually wasn't hard.
But what about like you connected with other
Artists.
musicians and artists out in Ghana, right? How was that? How was the experience for that?
It was different, like you get me, because they got a whole different flavor in it. But then introduced me to like versatility and stuff in it. You get me? So
At that point, Afrobeats weren't banging like that, was it?
it was not Afrobeats, but there was.
It wasn't banging. No. You gotta remember, we're talking.
Life, bro.
What's it called?
Hip Life.
Oh, you lot just taught me something new. I like that. What's it called? Hip Life. Did I know any bangers then, D?
Hip Life. Yeah,
Did I know any bangers? Give me
Life
one.
is
Give me
like,
one.
wouldn't know
Give me
some,
one.
yeah.
I'll be 16 years. I go to be like this.
Oh.
That's my thing, oh.
Oh, yes.
That's Hip Life.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So that's like the first.
Remember, I come late to the game, innit? Like, I'm a bit late. I don't know. Where would you say I'm in that game?
No, do you know what it is? You might have heard the songs, but you probably didn't know. Oh, that's a Hip Life
What it's
song.
called. That's called Hip Life. Or
you get
but there was
me?
actually a
Yeah.
thing called Hip Life going
You
on
may
in
kiss the
Ghana.
bride. Oh, you may kiss the bride. All that.
Yeah.
That's Hip Life.
I still got that on my playlist.
Yeah, them things are never going to die, though, are they? No, they're not going to die, man.
So after that, I guess I started doing more hosting sets and stuff. Then I had If You're On This. If You're On This was Brazy. Because that was at Funky Times. And within my generation and stuff, like, that was like, I did a major event with that. Like, did a uni rave, like, coach party rave thing, where different people came from different unis, like, bare ravers, like 2,000 plus. It was a mad thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
and obviously, me being from South, like, I do remember you was rolling with like P Money back then, wasn't you?
yeah, well, that was like the grime times.
Yeah.
You get me? Them times.
So
Yeah,
how did that relationship form?
Through a friend called Boxer.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Boxer were neighbours. And obviously, P Money's Boxer's cousin.
Okay.
So P Money used to come to the area to check Boxer and that, and the man them in the end to get me. So obviously, P Money was spitting. So obviously, youth club, we'll go and spit in youth club.
Going back to the first episode, what did I say? What did I say about that youth club?
We did agree on that.
People, listen. When you're watching this, go back to the first episode. I was talking about communities, yeah? Remember that. Now I was just saying how you link up with people and you can network. Youth club, we should have that back again because we don't have it.
Important.
Do you remember?
Very, very important.
Yeah. It's very important.
So many connections.
And you can build so many connections. That's what I was stating. And that's a prime example. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that's how man knew him. And obviously, man, just spit in youth club. He'll come down and spit there, innit? And yeah, we just have sets there, and it was just lit. Still can't lie.
What's the relationship like now?
Yeah, when I see him, it's like, well, I'll go and cool thing, innit? You get me? More or less, still. Obviously, everyone's doing their thing. I guess, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Doing his thing, innit? In the grime scene, you know what I mean? So
Come on.
Yeah, big up P Money, man. Big up P Money.
So that was the grime era, and then we're still back at the funky. If we're on this, if we're on this, let me.
This was all before you went Ghana, right?
No, this is coming back.
This is coming back.
Nah, he's back.
I mean, this season new back now.
Yeah, I've come back with a new thing, and that's what I'm saying. If you listen to the way I was doing funky, it was very African influenced.
It was
Very, very African. My lyrics like Kede Boom, go down low. That's from influence from Ghana. It's gang kinking. I'm like zoomza. Hey. I was just doing new things that nobody was seeing as something. That's
what made you be so brave? Because I don't.
It
think
wasn't going off
to
them,
do
was
those
it?
things to just
because
so
I'd gone
outspoken.
home and been installed with the culture.
Come on,
You know what I mean? I've gone home and been installed
Higher
with full
powers.
confidence. That, yo, Charlie, I can do something with my life, Charlie. Make I use what is there for me to use. I don't have to go and copy nobody's thing. My thing's lit. Are you lit?
Different.
I'm there, fam. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I've felt it. You can't tell me nothing, bro. You can say what you like, but bro, I'm telling you, I've been on the soil. I've been on the ground. I know what's going down, fam.
Love that energy.
Get me, man.
Love that
give
energy.
you this element, fam.
Love it, man.
You need to represent
Crazy.
yourself. That's how I felt. You get me?
on.
And at the same time, I'd been like taken out of every scenario. Like basically, this is how I see it. God had taken me out of the pit. I was in a mad place, fam. Man could have been dead. Man could have been in prison. Is that real, fam? Is that real, cuz? Literally. But then I've come out of it to this. And I'm using the talent or the skill given to me to move myself in another light. You get me? In another way to inspire people, I guess. That's how I saw it. So I was just coming with it with full energy, like, and it was working. Like, I stepped back 1 year in. I came back 08. When did I come back? 08 or 09, I come back. Like, literally, boom, boom, it was just flowing. Within a year or so, I was doing CDs. Big up Mista Silva, because them time Mista Silva was messaging me on MSN. He was like, yo, bro, I want to hear
MSN, boy.
He's like, I want to hear tunes.
Remembers that?
Yeah, I remember
Trust me,
MSN.
literally, man. That's how I used to chat to the man. Them.
Have the updates.
That's showing our age, bro. That's showing our age, man.
Bro, man, that's how man used to chat to the man them, fam. I used to go internet cafe, fam.
Come on.
See who's online, fam. I'm here, you know, man, still here, fam.
Internet
You get me?
cafe.
And he'll come online and he's like, what's good? And then I send him tunes and he'll be like, bro, I want to hear this. Mikel was pushing, man, from then.
Yeah.
That inspiring, man. So I came back and he was doing raves, like I said. And then he kind of influenced, man, to come in that limelight as well. And then led,
So
man.
now you're getting onto the rave scene.
Yeah, bro. You get me? And then
You spoke about doing the unis.
exactly
and now
through
doing
that,
raves.
and he was using the elements of music to entwine it. You get me? And was doing like bare CDs, like 2,000, 5,000 each rave. While man spitting on the CD, bro. Everyone's getting to hear the lyrics. Everyone's getting to hear the bars. It's catchy. They like it. They like the feel. You get me? And
But you
that's
know,
getting
I've
them
got to
bookings.
pause you. We're gonna come back to this very moment of the timeline.
No
So we've got
worries.
to remember Mista Silva. We got to all remember this year. Hold me
Miguel
accountable
Silva,
to that.
yeah.
But I got to ask, at this moment, you must be feeling yourself a bit, right? You got to be.
What when the funky thing?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You've been doing unis. Now
Yeah.
you're doing raves.
Yeah.
You're getting a certain notoriety.
Yeah.
What was the girl them saying?
Yeah.
What was?
He said, let's cut that short. We want to know what happened with the women.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Got that
Yeah.
going on. The pattern different.
Yeah, tell him. Let him know. Let him know.
yeah.
Let him know the journey, man.
How was that like for you in terms of your interactions?
Yeah, girls came around, man. You get me? Girls came, bro. But at the same time, obviously, you know, like man will chat to a couple, 1, 2 girl, and move to a couple, 1, 2 girl and that. But my element, I'll be honest, like it wasn't fully, I wasn't trying to get drawn out, bro.
Okay.
I had a target, bro. I wanted to blow, bro. Get me? I wanted to blow, bro. I was serious to bro. I wanted to blow, fam. I was on it. But at the
Calling
same-
cap. I'm calling cap. I don't believe you. I don't believe you,
this
man.
is one
I'm
thing people
calling
never
cap.
believe about
I'm
me. you
calling
know.
cap, man.
Okay, let me
There's
speak.
no
This is
way.
I'm happy
So
that
wait,
you're
so
saying
wait,
that.
So wait,
I'm
D,
happy
what do
that
you
you're
think?
saying
What do you
that.
think?
No, I'm happy that you're saying that.
Nah, he fooled you guys.
I'm happy.
You guys. Samuel's in the building. He ain't fooled.
This is what people
Shout out
will
to
say.
Long Live Samuel.
A whole Mr. Silva, you know.
Listen.
I'm not saying that I didn't move to gal or girl didn't
You
move
was
to
getting
man.
love. Were you saying you was denying it?
I'm not denying that. That's not what I'm trying to say, bro.
Okay, so what
I'm
happened
trying
then?
to say is I was, how can I say? I regulated.
Yes.
Regulate, fam.
He said he
I didn't
regulated.
move to girl.
What?
Girl weren't about
What are you
me, or
not
I didn't-
talking
I
about?
wasn't- no, you get me?
What does that even mean?
It means
was a
that
clear
tell it,
dark
don't go
night.
too wild.
You go too wild.
Yeah, don't go too wild. Focus on the target, fam, or you get drawn out, fam.
No,
how
that's
I
good.
saw
That's
it,
good.
fam.
That's good. That's
I'll be
good. Let
honest,
them
that's how
know.
I saw it.
Did you
Yeah,
have
good
people-
advice,
Did
man.
you have people that held you accountable? Did you have like a good friendship circle who made sure you couldn't get too wild? Or was it all just on you?
No, there's people around me. You get me? There's people around me. You know what I mean? There's people around me. I guess, like, just people around me and what I've been through as well. I had been through as well. Like, obviously, going through everything you've been through, also you mature.
Yeah. You
So
see
I was kind of
experiences.
matured in a certain aspect of how I was doing things, innit? You get me? You know what I mean? Not to say, yeah, I would have whack couple gal there, but I wasn't going wild like, yo, every gal would have to
Everything.
chop.
Cleaning up.
Yeah,
Cleaning up the
You get me?
streets.
And people would say I'm bougie for that.
Okay.
Till this day, some people say, nah, Silver's bougie.
Why?
bro."
Because you're selective?
Yeah, I'm very
that what it is?
selective, bro.
No,
won't
no,
lie to you.
but I
And
think-
the reason being because of energy, bro.
But I think it's good. It creates an aura, innit? Not anyone can step in my zone.
That's how I felt.
Yeah. I'm with you.
And some girls will feel like this guy thinks he's too nice because he's moving like rare. And it wasn't that because I think I'm too nice. I just felt like I don't want this kind of energy.
To
mess with me still. Actually, you get me. There's certain elements. If you catch me, you have to actually catch me. What's this one? Actually, I like this one. I feel this one. That's how I felt with girl. It wasn't just because the fact you were throwing yourself at me.
So what's the type of energy you stay away from? What's red flags for you?
Like too wild, like throwing yourself at me.
Bro, I ain't telling him.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
do you know what? I think for all men though, like that is kind of a turn off.
Yeah.
Would you lot agree? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when a girl's just like onto you too much,
it's not good, fam.
it's just a bit like, darling, relax.
I get
We
shocked,
kind of
fam,
like the chase.
I get
It's like,
shocked,
why
fam.
do you love me so much? So much. What do you want?
From man?
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Like, when
Yeah.
come take from
100%.
Like, I'm more serious about my thing. Like, I want to do my
100%.
thing, and I've seen things from past. Them elements like that. I actually just wanted to make it. I didn't want no one to come and try and do anything. And I go, I come chop you now then. Energy, fam.
Yeah.
You don't know what girl can do, fam. You go chop a thing, fam, and she not get what she wants.
I'm gonna
from
name
you.
drop
You're
here.
not
I'm
doing
gonna
what she
name drop
wants.
here. I'm gonna
She
name
can
drop
go,
here.
fam.
You know who I'm talking about? Davido. Hey,
go,
he's
bro.
got too much girls calling him out on the internet, bro.
She can go and say anything. But
There's
he's in
too
a
many
position
calling him
where
out.
There is a few,
Where
man.
it don't
Do you
really
know what I'm
affect him,
saying?
you know what I mean? To a certain degree, you know what I mean? But
It don't affect him. It doesn't. It
because he's
doesn't
in a certain level or degree. But if you're coming up, bro, it's not gonna be for me personally. I just felt like I don't want that. Get me? I don't want to have that kind of name around me or whatever. But get me? People would say, "Yeah, Mr. Silva, nah, man, I'm sure he's chopping on the gal. The gal I'm moving, blah blah." It wasn't every gal that I was chopping. I'll be honest, fam. You get me? Not to say I want chopping gal, but I'm not.
No, I respect
gal.
that though, Silva. I respect that still.
Real shit, fam.
I respect that
Real
still.
shit, bro. Real shit.
Because you
bro.
can, it doesn't mean you need to. You
That's
know what
how
I'm
I
saying?
felt,
Yeah.
fam.
And there's a
That's how
power
I
in that.
felt. That's how I
There is a
felt. And
power
I
in
just
that.
wanted to get to my target, fam. You get me? I wanted to make it. I saw opportunity, bro. That's all it is. I saw opportunity, and I felt like this was my calling, bro. This was my purpose. Coming from, like I said, where I came from, the situation, like, raw. This is what's been put in front of me. This thing, and like, I'm getting bookings, bro. I'm getting paid, fam. From DTM, fam. Do 30-minute set. I was collecting 3 bills, fam. 4 bills, fam. What the hell, fam? You know what I'm saying? Like, at that time as well, I'm like, raw.
Focus on something.
You'd have been busy as well.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? I was up and down, bro.
So
Like,
let's
literally. But anyway, go on, bro.
let's get back to the timeline. So obviously we spoke about girls, and obviously your resolve and your mindset that you had already. You was already focused on the target. I was speaking about Mista Silva.
Yeah, Mikel.
Pushing you at that time.
Yeah, at that time, we'll see.
That's
From
where you was
Ghana
at.
to- Then I landed.
You know, I had a question. Did you have
Good memory, boy. I didn't remember that.
Yeah, there was
Good
mentors
memory.
around me still. There was a guy called Paul Fimpong. He was in my church.
Okay.
He's just started a program called Boys to Men.
Okay.
That guy.
I think I heard of that.
Did you say Paul Fringpong?
Yes.
He's not related to the Fringpongs from football, is he?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay,
He's
okay.
in my church, and he's just started he started already, which is helping young boys to come off the roads and whatever and all that stuff. But he was already doing that amongst the young youths in the church. He would draw us in. We'll go to his house, socialize, whatever. Like talk about other things, aspects of life, giving us different perspectives, innit?
I like Paul.
And Mikel was another one. Mikel Silva was another one.
Yeah.
Because he was showing me
Mikel.
business elements of life.
Yeah, big up Mikel,
Get
man.
me?
Mikel, big up.
Big up Mikel.
Get me?
You said it's called Boys to Men.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boys
big
to
up
Men.
Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you
big
tell
them
us a
up
bit
as well.
about Boys to Men? Just a little bit.
I guess it's just it's a foundational program that Paul Frimpong has started, officially, properly now, where he's going around doing talks in churches, communities. You can
That's
book him
good.
to come down, and he will talk to the young ones about different aspects of life, talk to them about different options of life. You get me? Even myself. let
he
me
sounds
just
like a
plug what I'm trying
community
to do,
leader.
To be honest, I'm trying to do.
He
something
does sound
that
like a
as well.
community leader.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do something called Free to Dream.
Free to Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Similar to what he's trying to do. I want to offer, like you said, there's no more youth club.
yeah.
I want to offer these.
So you're trying to give them a
Trying to
space.
give them a space.
Yeah, yeah,
come
yeah,
round,
yeah.
Different professionals.
Yeah,
Get me? We've got different man them who are doing different things in life.
Free to Dream.
Cameramen,
Exposed.
Yeah.
It's podcasting. Maybe someone wants to be a cameraman. maybe someone wants to do this.
There you
If
go.
we
Remember the
give them
fireman day.
the same way someone gave me
Remember?
that.
I put a post up the other day as well. I had to share that for them.
Yeah, man. The way someone gave me a ladder to climb, let me try to do the same thing. That's what they're doing as well.
Yeah,
Boys to Men.
of course.
That's
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so if you want that website, boys to men workshops.com.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You've seen it, yeah. You've seen it. around,
Yeah, sick.
We're gonna have to check that. Jeez. So after you kept pushing your music, what was the next place Mikael Silva kind of took you to? What doors did that open?
So we just started, I guess, continue to develop. I think them times, more or less, I started to develop more in my artistry. I started to see that while I was hosting, Afrobeats was coming into play around them times, you know what I mean? And I was going raves that were like African parties in like Afrikiko, Oops nightclub. I was hosting them as well. But after Funky House would come Afrobeats in them days. So after I'd finish a funky set, automatically I'd end up hosting an Afrobeat set. And I just started to play around with the Afrobeat sound. And I said, you know what? Man needs to actually do a song now. And that's how it ended up. We had Mood Shape 5-5 Move Back. That song was very close to Funky House in the element.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's how the transition from SA House to Ghana, then obviously we touched it as well. So it had a house element to it. And I think them times Ghana Party in the Park was coming. And just having that Ghanaian community vibe, I think A-Star was about, Quans and Flavor was also about them times as well. And we decided, I think we went to a booking in Luton actually, and we were just spitting one time in the yard. I think it was Grey Man's house, and we were spitting over that beat. And then we just said, we should make this a Ghana Party in the Park anthem. And we just contacted, like, I think A-Star, and A-Star booked the studio. He had the studio available. We linked up, recorded the rhythm. We were just going, because Ghana Party used to happen every year, and we always used to go to that. And that's how a lot of Ghanaians...
That's still going back. That's still going now, by the way. It's still running now. Yeah.
That's how man got to be linking up with Quams and Flavor and that, because we go to like the Ghanaian events, like the club nights and those kind of things.
So this is how you kind of got introduced to them.
Yeah, to them on that side of things, because we'll be in the rave, skanking, dancing, enjoying.
History right here.
Yeah, man. And then boom, it just led to that few connection. And then we did the Ghana Party in the Park anthem, which was called Born Sem Mummy.
Yeah, you can't just say it like that. You got
Born Sem Mummy.
Born Sem Mummy, clap for me.
Yeah, come on.
And was in the studio just doing it, and I ended up making it. I sang the chorus, and then done the first verse. Then he's done, and Quan's Flavor added their verses. Initially, when we first did it, I was like, "This is hard." I didn't think it would be what it would be. To be honest with you.
What was the energy like in the studio?
It was lit, bro. It was just good vibes, literally good energy, bro. Everyone's on good vibes, man. And we put it out, and it went off, fam.
But you weren't sure in the room. You guys weren't thinking.
No, we
this
didn't
was
think that. I'll be honest. We didn't think that. This is gonna be a worldwide hit. Or it's gonna be a smash hit. That wasn't the thinking. We was thinking we're doing this for Ghana. We're doing this Ghana anthem for Ghana Party. We're gonna go passion. Ghana Party in the Park with this thing, basically. That was the thought process. So we was thinking, drop this a week or two before Party in the Park. We dropped it, bro. The traction was mad. Yeah. Everyone started just moving mad. The audio was mad. Then we realized we have to shoot a video where we're going to shoot it. We used Slick Rick, Camberwell, with little Ghanaians, Africans go there to cut their hair there. Went to North as well. We strategically kind of positioned where we did the video. Went to North, Diamond Cuts. There's a Ghanaian barbershop there as well. So these are common Ghanaian spots where Ghanaians go as well. And then obviously in the shop there's a lot of people.
Would you say that's marketing? Would you say that was marketing, or was that just?
It's a strategic thinking, I guess.
It's just like
But there was a strategy.
It was there, like.
There's strategy in there.
Say,
we're gonna go and do that. Yeah.
This would happen. What can we use? Where do we go? Where do we? You get me? It wasn't so much bare thinking.
You sort of just being true to yourselves.
Yeah,
because when you go to the barbers, you feel like you're at home. The conversations you have, you've got that uncle there. He's giving you wisdom.
You feel me?
It's a little therapy session with your barber. You know what I'm saying?
They're
it's like,
local
come on. So what better place?
Exactly. It took off, and then we realized that we had created something for our generation, or Africans of the diaspora, I should say.
Yeah.
So I got to hear just a bit of it, man. We have to, man. We have to, man.
Just a little bit,
CDs. Funny enough, that video should have more views.
It should.
You know why? The original version, the guy who shot the video, them guys we didn't know about channels and all these things, innit? Just thinking, put it out, YouTube, whatever. The guy who done the thing ended up taking it off his channel, thinking that he's rebranded himself, so he's taking it without telling no one,
Bro,
without telling no
that's
one.
mad.
And I said when I saw him, I said to him, bro, do you know that you have just taken out a crucial element of the culture?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know, fam, what you've just done, fam?
Yeah, he doesn't know though.
He didn't know, fam,
doesn't
because he
know.
wasn't culturally inclined like that
Yeah.
to know. You get me? But I don't know that if he sees this or if he's gonna know. But I was so like annoyed with him because I felt like even elements of the man them felt that I made him do that.
Oh, they thought that you told him to take it
Yeah,
down.
they felt
But
that
why would you tell them to do that?
exactly. But why would I do that? But obviously, I don't think man them would say. But I just felt like that. innit?
Yeah.
Just by certain behaviors that over time, not like now, but just saying during those periods of times, it was
a bit
certain behaviors that were
sketchy.
coming out. You get me?
Yeah.
And they're thinking, right, did my man do that? But obviously, not man them probably weren't as mature enough to say actually what happened, where. You get me?
But it wouldn't make sense because everybody shines on this song. It's not like a solo. Everybody
Literally,
shines
bro.
on this song. You
Literally,
all have
bro.
your moment.
Literally, bro. And
You get
my man took it down, whatever. But anyway, that's the tune. That's the banger. That is the
What is it called? What's it called?
bone. Send mommy, clap your hands for me.
Yeah. So you lot go and have a look at that.
Yeah, man.
Just
clap.
give it a few more seconds. We have to.
Come on.
Easy, brother. I hear that.
Energy. Hey.
Hey, come on, man.
Yes,
Say
come
what
on,
another-
Energy, man. Energy.
Bro, this is classic, man.
Yeah, man.
Fresh high top. Remember that. Remember
Man,
that.
fresh from the seat.
So when he took it down, you went back and put it back up afterwards, right?
Somebody else put it up. I didn't even put it up.
So that's not even up now.
It's up.
No, but from you.
No, I didn't put it up. I don't
think
put
it got
At the end of the day, I
re-uploaded.
can't eat from it. It's not my.
It got re-uploaded.
It's not originally the beat is not originally ours. And we haven't
Okay.
licensed it. Get me? So the elements of that side of it.
Yeah.
That's when you get to understand what you.
Yeah, that's when man started learning anyway.
Yeah.
More about okay, you have your own beats. You get me? Hence why the next record which came after that.
Oh no! Wait! How long was you pushing that song out for?
What? One summer?
Yeah.
Like a whole year.
Yeah.
You never dropped nothing in that year?
No. one was touring.
Yeah.
That must have been a different feeling slightly from your other songs at that moment, or not?
Charlie. Because what was him, my man?
Hey.
Bro. My man's in the rave, bro. I've got everybody clapping, bro. The whole thing is clapping, bro.
Say that.
This is black people, you know. Black people are stiff, you know. I got them all clapping, fam. The whole rave, bro.
Yes.
Whole clap, fam.
Yes.
Hours, fam. The thing was
Yes.
bam, bam. I'm thinking, right.
You say you.
I did a show in Northampton, fam. The way they were clapping, fam, that day, I think I came out the rave. I sat in the whip and I cried, fam.
Wow. That's a moment,
I
bro.
said, God,
That's a moment.
for me.
Yeah. That's a moment, bro.
Yo,
You had to take that in,
I
innit?
took it in. I said, bro, I was in the whip by myself. I think Mikel went somewhere. I was just in the whip by myself. Actually, it's mad, you know. It's actually mad, you know. This is the dream coming to realization in front of my eyes. I've got people singing Bone Sema me that don't even understand what Bone Sema me mean. They're not even Ghanaian, fam.
That's
But you're
it.
there saying Ajay, you're there saying
Powers.
okay, boom. You're
Powers.
saying all these things, fam.
This is
Thinking,
what I'm
raw,
saying.
fam.
Come on.
People are embracing themselves. They're embracing Africa. That they're African. That
Yeah,
they're happy
yeah.
to be proud about it. Back in the day, I was watching the Yardies doing the bashment thing, getting happy.
At that time, was Africans cool though? Let's speak about that. At that time, when you've dropped that, was Africans the cool kids?
I wouldn't say we were the cool kids, but we were on the come up.
It was starting. They were
There
starting
you
to get
go.
that
Yeah,
acknowledgement.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
starting to be
And
like,
I think
hold
that's
on a
what I said,
minute.
this gave it that extra.
Yeah.
yo, we're here now.
It was
bro.
like they were side eyeing. They was like,
I mean, they were still, I remember when people used to chat rubbish about Afrobeats in the rave, fam.
Well, lock it off.
Yeah,
Lock it off and them
playing
thing
it,
there.
playing it too long, blah, blah,
Crazy,
blah.
isn't it? It's
People
crazy
used
where
to
we've
chat
come from,
rubbish,
you know.
fam.
It's
People used to chat
crazy.
rubbish why they doing that.
I think everyone's got that one friend, that used to hate Afrobeats, innit?
Yes, they
and
used
now
to,
they're like
bro.
recommending tracksuits. Check this one out. I'm like, bro, man, that's for pagans.
and back then they didn't even call it Afrobeats, they call it African music.
So they didn't have a style to it. Nah.
Turn off the African music. It's just,
I'm trying to rate it still.
it worked,
Yeah,
it
man.
worked. But you bypassed it.
Was that?
them
Would you
going.
say that's the moment that it clicked for you?
Yeah.
That was
That's when I said-
that was your clicking, man.
That was the more of the like, yo, we're here now.
That's
We
sick.
can attain this. Like we can go now. Like this is it. Like we've got them. Like they're
That's
listening
sick.
now. You know
Sick.
what I mean? I've got them.
And had you let go of the funky and the spitting the bars?
No,
just
because
to
it
focus
was
more on
still
that?
funky. Was still lit. So what was
Yeah.
mad about my thing is, I would come do a funky set, shell it down, fam. Mad thing, shelled it, cuz Gazy 419. We ain't playing around.
Come on.
All of that, fam. And
Energy.
then do a PA. Bon send me, bro. Of Afrobeats. Fam, man was just shelling the rave, fam. It was like left and right.
Bonus
fam.
round.
Like literally bonus round, fam. Literally. It was crazy, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. That the how I felt like God, I was like, bro, this is what you're doing, fam. Like, so it just made me feel like I want to go higher. I'm making people feel my culture, and I want to get to a point where I can help people, like through my culture, basically. Like you get it. Like if I can get to a higher level, that's gonna make me be able to be financially in a certain way to do things that can bring other people through, or even people around me. I'll be even more happy. You get me? That's okay. Anyway, we'll get to the other sides of it. And then you
A quick
understand
question.
why.
Let me cut you short, yeah? If you weren't a musician, what career path would you have pursued? Because at that time, it was quite crucial of what your decision making was.
100%, 'cause
So
I
he
was
was like,
doing
should
uni,
I
bro.
be? Should I? You see?
even in
So
uni,
give
bro.
us a
That's how
bit.
mad it is.
Give us a bit of that.
And I was doing business information technology.
Yeah.
I'd been in Ghana and I studied database, Oracle and that. And I was doing that programming there. And then I came back and I went to college and I was doing, first I was doing a BTech, but I said, bun that. I felt like if I was doing a BTech, basically I was behind now.
Yeah.
So I had my years going to uni. And I was like, I'm feeling weird, like, why am I with these young G's? And why am I behind them, fam? I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I was looking around for short courses, bro.
Yeah,
And
because
I
you don't
went
want to
and
be
found
there
a
too long.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
found a short course, bro, that would get me faster to uni, innit? So I just went, I cut college, I was at Alperton, I cut there, and I went and did something called Xenos Academy,
Right.
which was like, it gave me the MVQ for ITC professionals,
Right.
and some extra
Just
bits.
explain that to people that don't know
Basically,
what
it's
that
a
is.
national vocational qualification, equivalent to a 3 or 4 A levels.
Right.
And
Yeah.
basically we was learning just about different aspects of IT to go into the workspace.
Right.
So you could go into the workspace or you could go in into further education.
Yeah.
I used it to go into further education to go and do business information technology, which was like stuff like JavaScript and all that stuff there.
Yeah, old school.
Obviously,
I learned that lingo from UD, JavaScript.
But obviously after
Buddy,
that-
you're involved in that tech world as well, isn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah,
That's
come
it.
on, come on.
Yeah, but then after that, man, obviously got to uni, and all this was happening.
Yeah.
Bro, to be honest, man wasn't focusing on the uni, bro. Because the thing was popping off. I was
Yeah.
saying like, bro, this is actually the part.
So you just went, this is what I'm doing.
This is what I'm doing.
This is what I'm going to go for.
Literally, it's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like, it's a dream, innit? Like, it's
Yeah, of course.
happening, it's
Of course.
reality. And if
Sick.
it wasn't even if it wasn't IT, I would have played kickball.
Right.
Kickball, you got to a certain age, if you ain't in the academies and that, I just felt like it's long, fam.
How tall are you? How tall are you, Silva?
5.
Yeah, tell him.
Get me?
Tell him 6. Where would you be? Centre back. You say centre back.
No.
You say, where was you playing? Go and tell me.
I was playing right wing striker, bro.
You say you got legs on you.
Yeah, bro.
You say you got pace. You got burners.
Yeah.
You say you got burners, dude.
I can see it.
You say he's off.
He used to play a lot with my cousin Jason.
Trust me.
Oh yeah. Jason's a baller as well, isn't it?
Jason's
He's a baller.
Shout out to
Me
J,
and
man.
Jason got scouted, bro, but because of our parents back then, they didn't understand.
What football could do.
Yeah, they
Jason
didn't
was a
let us
baller,
go to
still
the
is.
trial, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm
Me and
with
Jason
you.
were burning, bro. We were mad.
He said he's just
We
clapping
played
to you.
with Red Lion, fam. Me and
Long
Jason
live, where was you then?
killing the
Was it Ghana?
Me and Jason was killing it, bro.
Yeah.
Was killing it, bro. Ask me. But anyway, yeah, man. Long story short, obviously uni. Then music came in.
Cool. Go on, D. Take that.
Get me.
Going off. Get me on. Going up and down the country, overseas, everywhere, bro. Like, you get it, literally.
Yeah. So you mentioned that at this point now, you was more or less taking Afrobeats more seriously, and the world was as well in terms of its sound. So how did you keep on going and keep pushing that narrative further?
So that led me, obviously, having that musical insight and being in music, I say, longer than those that I was doing with, because I was doing it from, like I said, from way back. I had the insight and influences from my brother. He was like a MC, a garage MC. So he was also feeding me, and he was like, you need to do an EP. And I just had these knowledges of certain things.
Right.
Like, okay, now, if I'm coming to be an artist, you have to bring bodies of work. You have to establish yourself now. You dropped a hot single. What's next? What would you do? So I thought of an EP.
Yeah.
That EP was Full Vim.
Full Vim.
Understand? And Full Vim, that element came from being in Ghana.
Yeah.
And like I said, the journey of everything, I'm coming back. I'm coming with.
I was actually at that
Yes.
Even them time, nobody knew what Vim was, bro.
Yeah.
People used to be on Twitter. What does Vim mean?
What does Vim mean?
Literally.
Ox Silver, what does Vim mean?
Vim is basically the courage to pursue your ambition, like, but you're doing it with your full, like,
full Vim,
your full consciousness, your full capacity, your full energy. Like, you're coming, like, yo, Charlie, they mean this thing, they manifest this thing fully, and they believe them, even though I can't see them.
You're gonna believe, yeah.
You understand? So the Vim. That's what I was thinking. So that's why I named it Full Vim. Like, I'm coming, and my energy was Vim, bro. On the mic, I was Vim.
We've seen you, bro.
You
We've seen
you live.
You feel me? So
Energy
that's what I was
times
like,
10,
yeah,
times 100. Fuck that. Times 100, bro.
No, man. So yeah, that's why I said. And then obviously with the elements, I was going around studios. Boom Boom Tao. That was one of the main singles of Full Vim, man. And then yeah, I guess that's what kind of catalyzed that project. You know?
Yeah.
It was like I felt like and we need to do another one. And another thing I learned in that period of time, was that unity is key.
Okay.
Because I was doing collaborations with people, and those collaborations was helping to make the songs go further. Basically, that's what I noticed. That when I collaborated with people, the songs would go further because everybody's exposing it to their community or their people, and they're sharing it, and that's creating a unified circle.
Cool.
The thing, that's what I saw anyway. So if you noticed in that period of time, I did a lot of features.
You
I did a lot of features.
You was there.
So that was your next strategy, innit?
You was there.
Yeah,
that builds
it was
your
a strategy
following.
as well, and I saw it as like, bro, it can't just be me in this thing. There's
Yeah.
other Africans here as well. That's how I saw it. To be, if I'm honest with you,
Yeah.
like, let me embrace other people to come in and see what I'm going in it. You know what I mean? Other people used to tell me, don't do it. People like, don't do it. You're doing too much features, bro. These men are gonna.
And that's what everyone's doing now.
Yeah,
It's
but
crazy, isn't it?
Mad about
It's
it, you know what I
crazy.
mean?
but I believe even back then, you know, every time you went on a feature, you were shining on a song, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You definitely done your thing. So I would say you dropped Full Vim. You had a massive impact, bro, on the culture.
Yeah, boom.
That one.
Even to say, boom, I got playlisted actually
Okay.
onto radio, BBC Radio.
Big up, big up.
Bro.
Sick.
And that was without no plug-in, no nothing, bro. I was in my yard.
That's just
I'm on
natural.
phone, man, fam.
Yeah.
Yo, this is the BBC.
Wow.
You heard your
Bro,
song, onto playlist.
you got a phone call like that?
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Tell him. I tell
Do
him.
you have PRS?
Did you believe it was real? Did you just, or did you think?
Bro,
Did you think it was a prank?
smacked.
Did you think that might have been it?
Smacked.
Was you not like, this is a prank? Someone's pranking me right now.
What was
I
the
didn't
voice
think it was
like? Do you
prank.
remember the
It was
voice?
a woman. I
Okay.
don't remember who the woman was. But some
That's
woman
crazy.
called me and said, Joe, do you have PRS? Do you have this? Do you have that? Please send it over.
Serious.
Email so that you can collect your royalties, XYZ.
Mad.
Obviously, I'm just like, bro, what's all this?
Did you
And
see the heavens open up, bro, at that moment?
bro, that's how it is, you know what I mean? And it was
What you say? Did you do a little dance in the room as well after the phone? I see what? You say you done a little dance in the room and that?
I was gas, bro. I was gas.
Yeah.
It was funny. Some of these tunes, I was sending it to DJs. They weren't trying to spin it, bro. They weren't trying to acknowledge it. Funny enough, but then I like I said, the things were just happening.
Yeah, sick.
You know what I mean? And I just felt like
he did it.
These are the blessings that are coming. It's not. These are all organic things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is no structured thing. That's how I saw it. And this is why I feel like, God is blessing man at that time because it's organically.
Yeah, it's just happening.
Appearing and happening of energy that is not. It's not energy that is go shoot man. It's not energy that is opponent. It's energy that come. Let's laugh, let's enjoy it, let's dance, let's have fun, and have good memories. To this day, people come to me and say, "Bro, do you know the memories that you've created for me?" Literally, and I'm like, "Whoa, wow." Yeah, you know what I mean? And there's even some, bro. I'm telling you the truth. There's people who've told me that my music has stopped them from killing themselves, fam.
That's crazy.
That must be an eye-watering moment, right? Like, just to know.
Do you know what I saw?
It's goosebump feeling. Fam. Yeah, that's what I get.
Silva, I remember we was out the other day. Yeah, we speak about where we see him for what, and the guy come up to you. Do you remember?
I think some guy came and said he was saying about he's listening to man.
It was crazy. He come up to you and he was just, like, he's all knocked your drink and done all that. He's excited. Remember Silva? Yeah.
I'm gonna lie, I was angry.
I know you was, but you kept it in. I know. Bro, I felt your energy. I was like, he's flopped his suit, bro. But you held it. You done well. You have to be professional, and I respect that. Yeah, but he's come and knocked your drink. But I saw how excited this guy was. Bruv, I ain't had no one come up to me like that in my life. Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, how does that feel to have someone just run up to you and just be like, bro, my God, like, still, like, I saw this. This is not cap, by the way. This is real life, bro. Like, we saw this. Am I lying?
No.
If I'm lying?
At this time now, like now where I am in my career, if I'm honest, okay, if it was back then, it's more like, okay, amazing, this is good, this is fantastic. At this time, it's touching. I feel the love, but then I also feel frustration.
Why?
At the same time as well, because it's
why?
I don't know how to explain it, bro. Because me personally, I feel like, bro, I should be in some next position right now, fam.
I hear you. Speak,
tell the truth,
speak it. Yeah.
I feel like, man, and I feel like the vision I have, nobody's doing it.
But it's not over yet.
I didn't say it's over. It's not over. Don't get me wrong. It's not over. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like the vision that should actually be portrayed of our African thing is not actually being materialized. It's great what's happening. Don't get me wrong. But what I feel like should be done, like, I feel like there's a lot that could be done.
100%.
Do you feel like people have turns, though? You have to take it's turns.
Yeah, because there's dynamics of music.
There you go. So everyone has to have their turn.
I have to understand that, and I have to respect that. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I have to bring humility into myself sometimes. But I'm just speaking real. Like, I don't say this to nobody, bro. You
can say it here on DTM.
You can say it here. This is a safe space, bro.
This is
safe space.
Bro, I've grown up with my man. There's people that know man from years, bro. You get me? Like, long live Samuel. Charlie. You know what I mean?
Powers.
That guy Selfie, the dear man. You know he's the dear man.
Silva, listen, Silva.
I lie, brother.
Silva. I gotta ask these questions. Listen, you're a pioneer in this music industry, and you have been for a while. But some people was a bit disgruntled in terms of not you making reference to yourself as a pioneer, but in terms of how you felt. You was forefront in the Afrobeat scene. One of which was Tion. I may be saying that incorrectly, but I feel like loosely I'm quite correct in what I'm saying. So I've never heard you speak about that situation yourself. Did you want to touch upon it at all?
Bro, that's a weird period in my career.
Can you give us that,
and
though?
with all due respects to everybody, you understand, before I speak.
Yeah.
Because that situation, I feel like, I think it's very spiritual. And reason being is, I don't know what was going on in his mind. I don't know who was influencing at that time. But if you watch that interview, after that incident, I hadn't watched that interview for about 7, 8, 10 years or so. I don't know. I didn't watch it, but I said, you know what? I just felt uncomfortable.
So for the people that might not be aware, what interview are you referring to?
So there's straight something, no chaser, straight drinks, no chaser or something.
Okay, I don't think that's around no more. But
it's available though. It's there. The interview's there, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so you lot can go and look that up.
But obviously, I think I was in Ghana recently, and then people just obviously discussing that situation, and I just And I went to watch the thing, and I had a thought to myself, what did I say that actually made a man want to come and attack me?
Okay. Who actually triggered?
Like, what did I actually say that made a man chat? And I went to watch that thing, and I said, bro, there's nothing in that interview, personally, that I believe that should have made a man want to come and attack me. All I probably said was, I even said them men are doing their thing, but people should acknowledge those who have laid a foundation for such a platform to be there. Because at that time, like I said, frustration from everything man's been doing. If you've been dropping back-to-back hits, bro, you get me, fam. Like, it's undeniable, fam. Why don't man want to give man's flowers, fam?
No, I haven't seen that interview.
How can I get 3 back-to-back mobile nominations, not collect 1, 3? Come on. There's many things that were running through my mind.
I haven't seen that interview. Did you call him out by name? In that interview, did you say his name?
No, I think they asked me a question. And the call out, even if I'm calling man out, it wasn't a call out to say, yo, man, don't be doing this thing or that. I feel that should trigger you, fam. It was a call out to say, them man are doing their thing. I respect their thing.
It was like a big up.
It was actually more of a big up than a call out.
Okay.
You understand? That's how that's even the perspective I was coming from. It's not to call out no one, but we live in a society that everybody's chasing a clout thing. Chasing a thing like want to make something out of nothing thing. That's how I felt, innit? And then obviously out of nowhere, man's gone to Afrobeats show.
What area was this? What area was this Afrobeats show?
What was he doing? He's doing Cocoa Party or something. Even that's off the back of the song I did with you, Sweet Cocoa.
Okay, so you sort of done a song together.
Don't know about. Okay, well, I did one of Afrobeats' first hits, or his first hit, probably was Sweet Cocoa, which I did with him. And then obviously that made him. He was a DJ. He was very popular of being a DJ, but he wasn't more per se an artist like that. He was probably the younger generation under me, and he was in the uni scene and before that college scene. He had the All-Star team. Him, Kenny All-Star, Afrobeat. There was another one in there. I forgot his name. Another youth in there. And they were doing their thing in their circuit, in it, obviously. And obviously, the spill-off of what we did was filling into their generation. You know what I mean? And he was an Afrobeats DJ then. Get me? So obviously, some of the raves I would go to, he'll be there, etc., etc. He was doing the music thing. He was recording in the same studio as man, whatever. Then obviously, he's got a beat. He said, man, do a track, whatever. We've recorded Sweet Cocoa. Sweet Cocoa banged. Get me? Which kind of catalyzed him as a more of an artist side of his things. And then he went and done his things, props in it, because he's done his thing same way. And then obviously he did a Cocoa Party.
Yeah, so you're at the party.
And I'm at the party. I'm outside with a couple of the man.
Who you with? You with a few people?
Yeah, I'm with a couple of the boys, man. My people, them.
You ain't by yourself?
No, I wasn't by myself. I think we're there. We're outside. We've gone outside to Bun. And then we're just chilling there, obviously, type token, the zoo, whatever. And then out of nowhere, from behind, man, I've heard, "Oi, Silva." I turn around, I've been licked. You get me?
So it was a sucker punch.
I don't want to come make no reference to whatever, if you want to call it what you want to call it. I've been licked, innit?
Okay.
You get me? Man's called man's name. I've turned around, been licked.
Cool.
You get me?
Yeah.
And boom. Obviously, it's commotion. You get me? I'm on the floor. I've got up. I'm like, what's going on? You mad? Man's whiling. He's whiling. People's holding me back. People's holding him back. What? Obviously, people that are there and start video the thing, whatever. People put it on Twitter. And people start chatting shit on Twitter. You get me? Oh, wow, man got bang. Rare.
So yeah, we're not really with DTM. We're not even really here to highlight negative things. So I hear you on that.
Yeah,
but what I really want to know is how did you convert that energy into music and keep accelerating? Because I feel like you've never remained stagnant. So how did you kind of use that energy and just keep on going?
I just felt like the devil was trying to come from, man.
Because that could have flattened you, innit, Silva?
Even after that,
Silva, that could have flattened you, innit?
Yeah, it could have.
That could have flattened you.
And I felt like, bro, it's a dent, fam. It was a dent.
Yeah.
It was a dent, fam.
Yeah.
It was a dent, fam. To me personally.
Yeah,
fam.
yeah, cool.
You know what I mean? It was a dent because obviously you put it on social media, bro.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Come on, fam.
Horrible
You know how social
feelings.
media behavior is, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure there are people probably praying for this downfall. Like, this guy's doing too much, bro. How's this boy keep dropping hits? How this brother keep da. And like I said, the way my character is, I'm not here to beef, man. I'm on that persona. So it's like, raw, you get me? I just felt like, yeah. And even from the tweets I read, fam, people that I wouldn't even expect to be tweeting certain things about, man, were tweeting. The true colours came out, fam. Wow. True colours came out.
Do you think sometimes we need these things in our lives to just kind of give us that opening to seeing how things really are behind the scenes?
Yeah. I feel that, okay,
because it's like a knock-on effect, isn't it? It's like sometimes we need to get knocked down to be built. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. As now,
sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the right way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the right way, but sometimes these things happen.
Yeah.
And they build you.
And everything's for a reason.
I agree with that.
Do you see what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, it's just giving me more strength, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be the person that, regardless, I'm gonna use my energy to show, basically, my music to show that actually this is me. This isn't actually me. You man should actually value who my man is. Like, I could have got up and beef. Man, then we're phoning, man, fam. Like, bro, what you saying? Get me?
Yeah.
And I was just like, fam, I'm not in that life no more. That's what I said. From where I've come from.
That's it.
So it's like a draw out, bro.
That's it.
To draw man to go back into that lifestyle.
Come on.
Go and start
like
beefing,
a test,
man.
innit?
Yeah.
You get me? It's like a test, fam. Like, and I said, like, I didn't say nothing. Why are you coming to attack me, bro? You get me? Where from, Charlie? Where from?
And you know what?
I got a question. You answer your question. I got one question.
I'll go for it.
Well, I wanted to bring it like kind of out of the negative space because I wanted to touch on something because of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had, and this should be more. I think this is more of a positive space. You had a festival, a silver experience in Ghana.
Recently, yeah.
And I watched the interview, and there was one thing you said that that struck a chord with me is, we have Afrobeats, and I've heard in the news how some non-Nigerian artists were like, "Yo, a Nigerian artist, give us some light," on BBC to use them as a credible source. But then you've got like Amapiano, which has blown that myth.
Yeah,
that's come from the south, from South Africa, and whereabouts. And they're doing just as amazing things as Afrobeats, right? But you mentioned a point in which resonated with this in your experience, where you said you want to see more of a connection between the Ghanaians and in Ghana and in the diaspora to link up a bit more.
Yeah, I believe that's a key element, and I've always felt that was a key element from the beginning when I was doing it. And Ghana had a chance in Azonto. We did our thing, don't get me wrong, but we had a bigger chance to do more in that era. And I don't know how things went for other people in Ghana. But
I mean, you got Jules.
Yeah, but Jules wasn't in the Zonto era.
True.
Jules is more of the just after with Mr. Easy and that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get me?
So what do you think is specifically holding back Ghana, or maybe other African countries other than Amapiano and Afrobeats?
It's our mentality, man, as a people, man. I don't know. That's just me. Nigerians are on it, fam. They're savvy. SA is a more developed economy. You get me? SA is actually a more developed economy than Nigeria.
But Ghana's doing bits, though. I'm surprised. Ghana's doing bits. I'm not saying more bits than Nigeria, in my opinion.
You sure?
Listen,
musically?
I'm going.
I mean, just like infrastructure-wise and economically. Like, you guys are open to the world. Nigeria, people don't think, oh, I'm going to fly over from the States and go to
that's
Nigeria.
a good aspect about us.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's winning.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. December in Ghana goes down.
Lit.
But Charlie, you've been in Ghana, bro. Let's be honest. There's a lot of work still to do if we're honest. Like, let's be real.
There is, but
not to say we're not doing our thing. We're doing our thing. But I'm just being, I don't know. I'm kind of perfectionist and I feel like why are we still moving slow and certain.
But you know what? When I go to other places as well,
Nigeria's been able to set up a royalty system. Yeah. SA has a royalty system in place that works. Ghana don't have a royalty system.
So now you're touching on something. So Ghana doesn't have a royalty system. They have a royalty system,
but does it work?
Oh.
Does it work? Who did the artists get their royalties? You get me? It's only now. It's now that artists are starting to get that, because there's a generation, like our generation of professionals who are starting to go and do things in Ghana, and giving the new generation of artists the access to these things.
Okay.
So it's coming. You get me? But I felt like we were a forefront leader in African music from Azonto time. You get me? In the modern era, you get me? We had Nigerians singing Azonto as well. We had everybody singing Azonto.
Yeah,
Get
that
me?
took off.
We had Hip Lifetime. You may kiss your bride. We've been doing it, bro. You get me? We've been doing it, but because infrastructure needs to be in place. You have to understand what the world and certain things is needed. You know what I mean? To make it work. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's just development, man. I guess. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're not doing it, but if they collab with us, the diaspora, we are advanced in certain skill sets. You understand? So don't be so stubborn. Don't be so
So have you found like trying to reach back home to some of the artists out now? They're a bit stubborn as well.
Obviously it's also monetary stuff as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some artists will
Tell him, Mudi.
want to seek money. There's different types of currencies in life. It's not always about just seeker. You can learn so
just
much.
about money.
You know what I mean? You can learn and gain networks through certain links, and money will come. You know what I mean? Just having that aspect, but obviously everybody has a perspective how they look at it, man. Again, so that's just me from my own experiences speaking. That if we collaborate in every sector, if Ghana, even Africans, collaborate with us, the diaspora, properly, the skill set we have learned from living in the Western world, we know them. We know how to sit in meeting with them. We know how to negotiate deal.
Yeah, and just to say, like, there's more to African music than just Afrobeats and the Mapiano, right?
Exactly. But obviously, there's way more to it. But that's
so
the
more that
forefront.
African can bring
Exactly,
forth.
there's more.
I think music always evolves.
Exactly,
It's
it's
never
gonna
going to stop.
evolve.
It never
Keep
stops.
evolving.
Because I
I
do you know
wonder
what?
what it is.
I do my own little tests in my head, right? And I'm like, okay, we've got you know when you think you found your banger, and that's the banger.
Yeah.
There's always another one.
Exactly.
True.
There's always another. You think this is it? No one's gonna top this banger.
Creation.
And then there's another one, and you're like, whoa, that carries you through the era. Then there's another one, but it doesn't.
like
it's never
Bashment.
gonna stop.
Like bashment music.
I've been doing that for years, huh?
The beat just keeps going. And
Yeah, but Taliban's came back and brought Jamaica back though.
No, that was a bad
Taliban's came and brought Taliban's Byron.
See that song too, though.
Da 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 da.
You know where that came hard? How I feel about that song that came hard because it's got elements of an Afro touch on it.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Say about from which
That's why
part?
they can get my man on
Tell
the
her pussy
beat.
winner on lip dog.
Yeah.
I'll just say
Like Chinese
And
car
that's the
for the
one thing
clip dog.
The band or the Jamaican should have been embracing from a long time.
But the
Because at the end of the day,
collab
Jamaicans
should
are
have been there from the start.
The Africans already.
Don't tell a Jamaican he's African. Don't tell a Jamaican he's
But
African.
these are the things that we need to knock down, fam. We need to knock these things down.
Yeah, it should. No, but it's
Don't
just
say
done
that-
now.
I'm not saying don't hold yourself, but Jamaican.
We know it's a bit
Your
of
heritage
ignorance.
be
It's just a bit of
African.
ignorance.
I'm Ghanaian, but my heritage is African.
I think music
Nigerian,
has.
your heritage is African, bro.
I think music has opened that up though.
Yeah, man.
That wall's been broken down,
100.
and we can see it happening in front of our eyes. Like it's literally
It's good,
just,
man.
and I think it's healthy, man.
Silva, I've got a
Yeah.
question for you. We're
Yes,
running
man.
out of time,
No
so
worries.
I've got to
Sorry.
get to it.
Mm-hmm.
I told you to come on the podcast, the DTM podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a question that you didn't ask me, which I expected you to ask me.
Well, why did you ask me?
Why do you have a podcast?
I guess it's quite self-explanatory.
I'm
No, it's interesting to know. It's
You
interesting
got what
to
I'm
know.
saying?
Obviously, you haven't given me the platform to answer your question yet.
Okay.
Get me.
So here stands for DTM. There's many meanings. Today it means delivering the message, and it also means discussing the matter. Right.
I like
I know
that.
you had an incident with Shatta Wale, and I've never ever heard you speak about it publicly
There
in
you go.
terms of your own opinion of what actually happened that
Like I
night
said, bro.
from your perspective. So can we discuss the matter here today? Is that
Yeah,
is
let's
that
discuss
we
the
can
matter.
discuss it. We can discuss it.
Discuss the matter.
We can discuss it.
Wale.
There we go again. Another situation, another element that I feel like I said, it's mad. All these things are stemming from frustration. The Tion thing, or whatever people may see, I'm talking, or I've spoken what I've spoken, is because I'm trying to express myself to people to understand that, okay, Charlie, like I said, I've been doing my thing. Now the TMA incident happens. Extra frustration.
right?
Because now I'm trying to put a point across, but you're not getting the point. You're now looking at, my man banged him. My man's this, my man's that. Certain levels of respect is not there again. You get me? That's how it was upon myself, how I felt, innit? So now that's a frustration again. So that I'm just fighting my battle again. I'm still fighting my battle. Like, no, I have to keep pushing. Like, my people should be embracing me. Of all people, my Ghanaians should be embracing me. Now, I've gone to Ghana. I've bucked Shatta Wale. I've gone to his shoot, whatever. I've got pictures, everything. Like, we're vibing, cooling, whatever.
How big is Shatta Wale?
Massive.
Yeah, let them
One
know.
of
Let
Ghana's
them know.
top artists, fam.
Yeah.
Top 300, 100% in Ghana, innit?
Cool.
Obviously, we're vibing, whatever, boom. So, in my eyes, I just felt like, yo, this is my guy, innit? Like, he's in London. I want to go support him.
How would you say you were vibing though?
No, the vibe I got, bro. We was vibing, bro.
Alright, cool. I'll take your word for it.
You get me? We was vibing. You're not
vibing.
gonna invite man to your shoot, bro. You was doing a shoot with Patrick.
So you had his number, vibing.
Yes, bro.
Alright, cool. I'm just
Get me.
clarifying.
You get me?
I don't doubt you, bro. I don't doubt you for a second.
So you get me? Basically, he's doing a shoot with one of my boys called Lex.
Cool.
We go to the shoot. He knows, man. Like, oh, Mista Silva. Yeah. Boom, boom. We're vibing. Like, we're just at the shoot. Like, you get me? You don't call anybody just to your shoot, bro. You're doing, and the shoot wasn't like there was bare people, bro. You get me? There was Lex, Pato, him, and probably the people that needed to be there or whatever. Man's there, cool. I'm seeing that as like, okay, nice. And that's how I vibed with everyone. From Sark to whoever in the game, Joey B.
So it was just the normal love that you would give.
Yeah, the normal thing, you get me? And obviously, man's gone to the event, whatever, boom, boom, boom. On my part, looking back at it, maybe I've misjudged something as well. So I can say that.
Before we speak about that, had you been pre-drinking? Like, what was your state at? Was you sober?
I wouldn't say I was cool. I was drinking, but I wasn't like I'm out of my mind. Like,
cool.
I'm aware of how I am. You get me? I know what I'm doing or whatever. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
I guess, you know. So obviously I've gone to the whatever. We've gone to the stage, innit?
Yeah.
The black man, whatever, come to the backstage or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. And there's a banger on whatever. I'm going there to like, okay, let's vibe. Like I'm just there, like, brap, this is hard, whatever, man's there. So I've gone now, and then he's reacted in a way like, who the fuck is this, innit? You get
Really?
it? Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
He acted in a way like, who the fuck is this, innit?
Do that.
And then I think his bouncers
Actually not
come
funny.
to try to come push man off stage, innit? They think a man some random or whatever, innit? And then obviously that incident's happened. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm just looking at it like I'm frustrated. In a way too, I'm frustrated. I want to be in front of my people in a way to kind of vindicate the situations that have happened. Like man's
like I should be here type thing.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
You get me?
Like, that's my people's. Like,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're in London. It's Mista Silva. Ghanaians. Like,
Was you completely
he's
baffled?
Like
Was you completely baffled
a
at the
pedestal of Ghanaians?
Was you baffled at his reaction?
Yeah. I was like, rah, bro. So even after, in the locker room,
Yeah, I've wanted to ask you this.
yeah,
What
after I'm in the
happened
locker
after?
room, like,
What
rah,
happened
like,
after?
what going, like, boom, boom, boom. You get me? But obviously, he's got bare incidents. Like, you know how he's very confrontational.
He is.
I think he's got bare incidents anyway. So they're very conscious of people.
Protective.
Yeah, of people that may want to do man something, innit? So maybe in his eyes at that time, you can rise this up or whatnot on the stage. And then on my part too, I should be the thinking, like, Charlie, true, in a way, because I'm an artist, so I should know certain elements, but I'm just in my vibe and in that moment of that thing, like, yo, nah, this needs to happen. Wait, what do you mean? Like, wait, that kind of thing, innit? It's kind of like a stubborn attitude as well, I'd say. So on my part, that's my step of not making the right thinking to make the right step.
Would you say you regret that moment?
I wouldn't say I regret it. No, I don't regret it. But
What would you have changed if there's
changed?
anything you could have?
To exercise patience. I'd say. You get me? So obviously, yeah, it's happened. When we spoke in the locker room, he was just like, bro, he didn't know it's me, innit?
Yeah.
Whatever, boom, boom, boom. You get me? So don't worry, we'll iron it out.
Just give me 5 more minutes, just.
He said we'll iron it out, innit?
Yeah.
And we've arranged to meet again at the hotel. So we actually had our own private meeting.
Did that happen?
Yeah, it happened. We had a private meeting at his hotel.
Okay.
And obviously we ironed it out. Whatever.
Because it happened publicly, did you ever feel like he should have addressed it publicly?
Yeah, that was meant to happen, but he didn't follow up on that.
Okay, so what did he say? What did he say he was going to do?
He said we're going to do a tune.
Okay. And then it just never quite happened.
And obviously, if you say something,
you're not going to chase.
Yeah, I'm not chasing you, bro. Like, if you say something, be a man of your word in whatever you say. Yeah. You get me? Obviously, I messaged your manager, boom, 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 whatever. They said they're going to do this, do that, send the tune, whatever. After a couple of weeks or whatever, I've chased you again. You're not trying to come back with nothing. I'm just like, whatever, man, cool. Yeah. What happened has happened. It's not the first time I've been through madnesses in my life or whatever.
Come on, we keep it moving, man.
We keep it moving. And I feel like seeing this journey of things like what I do or people of stature, I've watched a lot of documentaries, bro. People go through the maddest things. People who are meant to do things in this world go through the maddest things, bro. And that's been my comfort in that, fam. You just need to keep doing your thing, fam. Yeah. Like one instance, watching the Beckham documentary.
I watched a bit of it. I haven't finished it though, but I've watched a bit of it.
Raw, bro. Say nothing.
Yeah.
Tina Turner, say nothing.
Come on.
You get me? People, like, I've seen these things, I'm like, okay, everyone's got some mad story behind them, bro. Yeah. Everyone's gone through something.
The successful
mad,
people have got a mad story.
Mad things, bro.
Facts.
You get me? It's normal. I just felt like, okay, cool, I'm not alone in this.
Never.
You know what I mean? I'm not alone in this. And God's got me still, I feel like, to this day, because...
Yeah, you just dropped something, innit?
So let's speak about that.
Yeah, you've just dropped something, innit? You've just dropped something.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the 30th of September...
29th. Yeah, 30th it came actually.
Yeah.
30th of September, we was at the launch, but it was the 30th of September. This year, 2023, Full Vim 2 has dropped. Come on, making sound waves in the community.
I think it's dope. I think it's a dope project.
Come on, let's just clap for that.
I think it's a dope project.
Let's just clap for that.
I enjoyed that project still.
That
I was a fan. Yeah.
No, the man them
and we come to the launch. We come to the launch.
Trust me, the man them turned up for me. You, E6 and that, and the man them with the energy. Yeah. I'm personally saying thank you, fam.
No, that's cool, man.
It does a lot for me, fam.
Yeah.
Trust me. To have that support, to have the man them there vibing and all that, and after all the work that I put in to see that, you know what I mean, to know that people will still turn out for me after all I've been through. You get me? It's a conscious, it's something that plays on my mind. You get me? I've put that out. Oh, I'm coming to do this event. Are people gonna come? Do people still have love for me? Yeah. You get me? After going through everything what I've gone through, sometimes it feels like they don't love me, bro. Yeah. If I'm honest with you, fam.
Here, bro.
Listen, get me?
Still right
I had a fantastic time.
You know what I mean?
A fantastic time. I enjoyed.
Not only was it
Mudi, you're coming to the next one. What are you talking about?
You know what? It was
get the invite.
I know.
I get the invite.
It was my bad. I should have told.
If
I told Mudi, you would have been there. So
don't worry, you'll be at the next one, man.
But not only was it an amazing launch party, it's an amazing project, bro. I've actually gone through it. We've been like listening to the songs, getting gassed. Is there any song personally for you that stands out? Because I've got my favorites.
I've got mine. I've got mine.
I
got mine.
Which is your top one?
What's your top one, man? Let's speak about it. DTM.
Okay, not in no particular order.
In no particular order.
No, you gotta pick one, bro. Pick one as your favorite, bro. Give us your best one.
I'm trying to help you out.
Give us your favorite.
Pick a deep one.
Out of the project, we want your favorite. What's your favorite?
Let's go.
Give us that.
Let's go.
We've all got ours, you know.
Come on, you take it a while.
I'll say BB Bessie. BB Bessie.
What did I tell you?
Drop it. Let's hear that.
But it's not. That was my one. I can't say that's my favorite though, because
it's a dope track. It's a dope
we
track.
know.
You know why?
You made them, bro.
That's their styles, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for each style, how I did it, for that particular in the slow section, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear some of it.
Let's hear some of it.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
Nah, you was having fun. That's what it seemed like. You was having fun, bro.
And the reason why I like this song so much,
No.
is because see this song, I actually mixed and mastered it myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll play it.
It's the first time I've actually done that.
Jeez.
Nice.
So there's a lot more of a
Connection. Yeah. Big up yourself for that,
You
bro.
had to hear it a few
I
more
did
times.
that, and that's just through experience of doing what I've been doing. I said, you know what, it's about time I start adding that element to myself.
Yeah.
It's a
Let them
master
know what
routine,
you're
bro.
about, innit?
You get me? So there's like 2 or 3 tracks I actually mix mastered myself. And
Sick.
Nice, well done, bro.
Thank you. Because of time, we can't play it too long, but yeah,
Can give them.
See, the blend of this is just mad.
this song's a banger, bro.
It's a banger. Another banger.
Is this the one with the is it the flute or the saxophone?
Cut that.
Bro,
Yeah.
we won't be able to get it. We have to fast forward it, but it's the saxophone that got me. That came out in this,
I hear you.
and that was just like, ooh.
When the other instruments come out, when they come out to
But
play.
you know what? Like when you see an Afrobeat artist come out and play live,
Yeah.
it's a lot different.
Yeah.
Who does that? Is that the
music
composers?
that
They
they
do
play.
like
they
live
do
bands.
live,
Yeah, composers,
So
innit?
when I
Shout out
hear
to
a
Stephen.
track,
I've never been though. I've never been.
Yeah, if you
we
go
gotta go.
live,
All of us should go to it. Let's all go. Let's do one.
You going there?
No.
I should be there.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down.
Long live.
Let's do it. What you saying? You there? You there?
But back to the point, they're using live instruments and it just sounds different, like back home vibes. So when you hear it on a track that's been mastered, I'm just like,
It's
that's a
beautiful.
nice touch. It's a nice touch. I like that.
You guys, what's your favorite songs?
Well, I already said this one
yours
was
was the same one. I think me and you've got the same one. Huh?
You stole that from
They just
me.
want to take over.
You saw-
They just want to take over and play their
Tristan,
track.
Tristan said, I like this song. And
I've
I was
been
like,
pushing
yeah,
this song.
This is the one. This is Gonna definitely gonna run that one.
I'm billing it.
No, that's a banger though.
I'm billing it.
Fuck it.
Turned up, billing it.
That's-
Hey, I'm billing it. Yeah.
That's one of my bangers though. Don't get it twisted. That's what I say. I got a 3. That's one of them. BBC, Becky.
So is that your favorite as well? See, he
That's what I'm
knows.
saying.
See, he's got the style,
That's what I'm
bro.
trying to say to the man.
He's
It's
got the
not one.
flavour.
That's
He's got the
definitely my
flavour.
favourite.
Well, I
Yeah.
heard this at the launch party.
Bro, that went off. Bro.
Listen,
I
you
was
see when you do
shocked,
your
fam.
move there? Bro, when you did that. Listen, when you did that, crazy. Don't worry, Mudi. You're coming to the next one, bro. Hey, Mudi, you be there.
I can imagine how it went down.
Bro, this is a banger.
It's hard.
Insane.
But that's because you also got a moment attached to this.
Yeah, it adds, but still, no.
No, it's a banger.
The sounds of it, great.
Banger.
Banger.
Like you go on holiday and you hear that one track and you come back and just banging it in your head.
Yeah, that's for the dance.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
BBC's for the cruising.
Yeah.
I'm a slow jam guy, so
You feel me?
Yeah.
But there's a next one.
Yeah, drop. What's yours?
the next one?
What's
the
yours?
next one?
He said Sana or Pay. He said he liked
Mudi, what's
No,
your
not
one?
me, not me. No. I was gonna say Unleash.
Drop that one. Drop that one.
Yeah, Unleash is one of my good ones still, 100%. Unleash is cold still.
Yeah.
Unleash is cold.
So like,
Man made this in lockdown, bro.
yeah, I was gonna say like in terms of this project, like
Yeah.
where you just have it in the background, why not? Good ambiance.
Yeah.
Like where was you at, like mentally, when you was making the songs and timeline? This was all. Was this all during lockdown? Was this all during
No,
COVID?
different spaces.
Different
BBC
spaces.
was very recent. The one you like was very recent. Bear Care was like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, it's that old.
Yeah. To be
Mental.
honest, Full Vim was meant to come
And it
out
sounds relevant, you know?
before lockdown.
That's
But
crazy.
there's been elements, things have happened as well before. Like, there's been hurdles, bro, to get to this point, bro. Like, people meant to be helping man, working with man, and then things have happened. And I just said, bro, nothing's gonna stop me from getting this project out. I have to get this out, like, regardless, bro. You know what I mean? So there's been things going on, fam, to get to this point, fam.
You know what? Taking all those challenges, Tion Wayne, Shatta, and all the things that
Shout out to Wale.
Wale.
Yeah, they will get on you in the comments, bro. They will get on to you in the comments, bro.
Forgive me.
Shatta, what do you call it? Say it again. Don't do that again. And clip him out of that shit.
If I'm come in the next episode, and I made it.
Go on.
What would you advise? What one thing would you say to, like, I don't know, your younger self or someone that's coming up now trying to get into the scene?
With all the battles, man.
Good question.
Because that's you got a rich amount of learnings. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, Mudi. Sick question.
So if you believe, man, and if you feel that it's your purpose, don't let nothing stop you, man. Because that purpose, there's something in it. There's a reason why you feel like this is you, that you're meant to do this. This is your life path. So follow that life path. I feel like the devil don't want us to get to our life paths. Because there's gold in that life path. Come on, man. There's gold you need to give to people, fam, in this life path. That your purpose. You need to give it to them, fam.
The devil is a liar.
That's me, bro.
He's lying.
The elements, fam.
What's the scripture?
I don't know that one.
ID, what you mean you don't know that one? Bruv, you know the Bible from back to front, bro.
He knows it.
What's going on, bro?
Long live.
Nah, man. Yeah.
What's the scripture verse for that one? The devil is a liar.
I wasn't actually.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, man,
Come to the table.
But yeah, no, seriously, like encouraging people to just
follow
keep
the purpose, man. Like, you need to find the purpose and follow the purpose. That's what's important, fam. You know, there's a lot of distraction. A lot of distraction. Trust me.
I like that.
I don't think we've got much time left, have we?
But yeah.
If it's still rolling, keep going.
I want to give you lot something, though.
No, go on, brother.
Yeah. I'm about to end this podcast with some vim.
Give me
Yeah.
the vim, bro. Give me the
We're
vim.
about to end this with some vim.
Give me
Yeah.
the vim.
Let's
That's
do it.
This is a bonkers story that I found, right? Oh, no, actually it was sent to me, yeah? But I saved it for us guys, right? I'm going to play this out loud, right? So just give me a moment. Let me find it for you guys. Yeah.
I'm anticipating what this story could be.
Right, listen.
Okay, let's go.
Tell you the story because I'm literally telling everyone it's so horrific. So my friend Amelia, who I was with yesterday, she's got a mate called Ellie who's in a house share in London, and Ellie shares with like a bunch of girls. And one of the girls was telling her she's just been on a hen do to Amsterdam, where the stag and the hen went at the same time. I think they're all just like a mixed social group who kind of like knew each other, but then the stag went one day and the hen one way and the hens went the other.
It's coming.
And one of the girls on the hen do got super drunk and went into one of these booths with like a glory hole. And so a guy on the other side stuck his dick through, so the girl was just drunk and started sucking him off. But it was one of these ones apparently where like if like she pushes a button and the guy pushes a button on the other side, they can kind of see who's on the other side. Like it makes it like transparent like a window so they can see. And so being drunk, she thought it would be hilarious to push his button just to see who she'd been sucking off.
Oh.
And so she pushes the button and looks up, and it's her dad on the other side. And the hen and the stag do all went home.
Jesus!
All her family, the mum's obviously found out and is like not speaking to the dad, like it's broken up the whole family because this girl sucked off her dad through a glory hole. Tell you the story because I'm literally telling
That's
everyone.
wild.
That is wild.
Wait.
That is DTM over. We over and out.
Wait. The wedding's not over, right? Because I thought it was going to be the groove. If it was the groove, then that would have been mad.
Listen, she sucked off her dad.
That's their business, isn't it?
It's crazy.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Why would you suck off a random stranger? And what's the dad doing?
But the dynamic of the whole situation is the dad's cheating on the mum.
Yeah.
He got sucked off by his daughter. Yeah? And she's about to get married.
You see that?
Wait, it was the daughter that's about to get married.
You see
Yeah.
that?
So wait. This
They're
is
on
weird.
their stag.
Wait, this is interesting. So the daughter, has already committed to someone else, and the dad's already
With his
Someone else.
What's happened?
So I think something's going on there. As in, like
They didn't plan it.
they don't care.
They didn't
about
plan
their
it. He's
commitment.
gone to be
care.
he's
They
gone
don't
to be naughty, and she's gone to be naughty.
So I've taught
on
you.
her stag.
I've raised you to be like me.
To me personally, you know what they're doing? They're violating whatever they're trying to do. They're violating it in the principle of whatever the universe is. And
Yeah.
energies is saying, look, this is not happening.
This
because
is
you
wrong.
You don't even respect yourselves.
Yeah.
This is one of the.
Trust me, bro. How can your dad be there in the first place?
This is one of them situations.
In the
where
first
truth-
His dad's put his dick through the glory hole.
This is one of them situations when the truth came out by itself, fam.
Yeah, it was just like,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got nicked.
Naturally, because
Both
it's
of them
Kwasi
should not
Asem,
have been
fam.
there. Shut up.
You shouldn't be
Kwasi Asem.
Oi.
Wait,
Oi.
educate me. Kwasi Asem.
This means rubbish.
Okay.
Let's just
That
put
is
that
foolishness.
politely. Let's just put that politely. You've just had Mr. Silva for him too.
Big up, Mr. Silva, man.
Big
Thank you
him
for
up.
coming, man. Thank you for
Big him
coming,
up,
Mr.
man.
Silva, man.
Our
We
first
appreciate that.
To do right now. I'm feeling it. She's feeling it. I'm feeling it. High and I'm feeling it.